Hello, it's day 18. Look how close we're getting to the end of phase 2. The time has flown, and I just wanted to remind you you're doing the daily reading or listening to the audio every day. You're doing all the daily activities every day. You're trying to do the mirror exercise every day. You're doing the writing exercise every day. This consistency is what's going to give you success in this transition. And just stay on top of that ego. Don't let that ego distract you. And again, if at any time something comes up in your life or you just feel like it's too hectic for you to try to do this, time-wise it's not a big investment, but maybe thought-wise it's a big investment. If you already have a lot of things going on and you can't fit it in, put it off till when you can, because the consistency is what's going to make it a good foundation for the rest of your life. So, yesterday I was talking about my sourdough loaf, and I did bring it up here to show you because I can laugh about it now, which is nice, because I was pretty disappointed about it when I got it out of the oven. And it's real heavy. It didn't rise. It didn't rise the way it was supposed to. I don't know why. I have to re-evaluate the process, which at least I'm keeping track. It's super dense and gummy inside. It has nice bubbles, but it's gummy. So I think it's something to do with the bulk fermentation process. So I will learn more about the bulk fermentation process and different ways of doing it. Maybe the humidity here in Houston is affecting it, and I will learn more about that process so that I understand it better, so that I can successfully bulk ferment it so it will rise. Because I know it's not my starter. My starter's perfect. My starter's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So it's not the starter, it's got to be the bulk fermentation process. So, again, tenacity, persistence. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. If it takes me a whole year to get a decent loaf of bread, at least I'll learn how to make a decent loaf of sourdough. Regular flour stuff bothers my stomach. It really does bother my stomach. And I read that sourdough is easier on the stomach, and it's got good bacteria in there for your gut. So, yeah, it was just a challenge I took on. But Monday's loaf was so good. It was a little bit gummy, but not like this. And we could eat it. It rose more than that, and we could eat it. It's not bad. This one thought it was going to be better. But it's not better. So, I was going to read more from Serenity. I was going to say something else, but now I can't remember what it was. The strong, calm man is always loved and revered. He's like a shade-giving tree in a thirsty land. A shade-giving tree in a thirsty land. So I picture a desert, and there's only one tree. And that's you. You're the shade-giving tree in a thirsty land. It's okay to feel isolated during this process, because you are going to, I don't want to say rise above others, but your frequency is going to put you in a different place to where you're looking at things differently than the majority of the people around you. Or a sheltering rock in a storm. Who does not love a tranquil heart, a sweet-tempered, balanced life? Yeah, who wouldn't want that? It doesn't matter whether it rains or shines or what changes come to those possessing these blessings. That's true. Once you master this way of thinking, this way of being, it won't matter what happens around you. It won't matter. It really won't. You'll just deal with it the way you deal with everything, which is you'll pause, you'll evaluate, and then you'll make a decision on what's the best thing to do. And your peace will stay the same, regardless. That exquisite poise of character, which we call serenity, is the last lesson of culture. It is the flowering of life, the fruitage of the soul. It's as precious as wisdom and more desired than gold. Yeah, it is. And once you feel it, hopefully by now, you're almost done with phase 2. Hopefully by now you're becoming more aware. At least you're more aware of how you feel in your day. How it doesn't bother you to get up and go to work anymore because you have a different frame of mind. Things that used to bother you might not be bothering you. And things that trigger you create, like there could be some annoying person at work or someone who has an annoying habit that bothers you. And it used to really like set you off internally or outwardly. And now you're able to control that. And you're able to control it by choice. It's not because mom or dad's standing there getting ready to whip you. It's because you want to maintain your peace. So you decide, that person's being annoying. It's bothering me. What can I do? I have headphones. There's other rooms I could go sit in. You could tell yourself, I used to trick myself from things and say, well, when this happens, it means this, and it's complete fantasy in my head. It's like every time someone says that, it's adding 10% of the abundance that's coming to me, right? Every time so-and-so does that I know annoys me, it adds 10% more abundance coming towards me. Why not? If we control energy, if we can control our own energy, if we can control our own magnetism, right? Oh, there goes that person again. Now it's not bothering me so much because I'm like, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So you can make it into a game. Be lighthearted. That's the light energy. So we don't ever have to feel that heaviness again, the burdens of life. The burdens of life that really make us feel like, wow, this is not, we just know that's not the way it's supposed to be. We shouldn't have to feel this way every single day. And when you get to my age, retirement age, which I didn't work long enough to be like, have a career, but, because I was a stay-at-home mom for like 25 years. But you get to that stage of your life and you're like, that's it. Now that's what my life's going to be for the rest of my life. That's it. That's not good. I don't like that. I don't like that that's what I have to look forward to every single day. So if there's no growing and no learning and no changing, that is what the rest of your life's going to look like. So it's time for you to be in the habit of always expanding. Expand your experience. Your experience in life is what you make it. You make it. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says about it. I stay home every single day and people like, oh my God, she hasn't come out in a long time. Like, so what? I'm happy at home. I'm a Taurus. I love it here. All my things are here. It's comfortable. There's nothing coming to create anxiety. Like, I'm okay. I'm happy. And that's what I tell my kids. I'm like, I'm fine. I really am. I'm better than I've been in forever. Like, I'm happier. I mean, I was happy raising my kids, but now I'm happy again. After being an empty nester and feeling the loneliness of that, now I feel like, oh, I figured out who I am. So I'm okay. I can be someone that's not the mother, not the wife, not the daughter, not the sister, not the auntie. Like, I can be me as a person. And it's a good thing. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking to be yourself. And then you just make yourself happy. That's it. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks about it. It's not their business. Okay, go out, make it a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.